Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for Saturday Night Football. Well, I can understand why the players don't like to travel, but it is great to be back in Docklands. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. It's good to be here tonight.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. I'm the last man to last. North Melbourne's run on. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Good old North Melbourne, the champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
We have the toss of the coin. The Western Bulldogs winning the toss. Both these teams are in the top 8. This should be a quality match. The siren is yet to sound. They say all things come to those who wait, but I'm starting to wonder if anyone will be around to hear it. Here we go. It's the Western Bulldogs versus the Kangaroos. Liberatore pummels in. Clark laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. What a huge goal by White. That's his first. Kicks a goal they badly needed. The game officially underway now. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball, cleared by Goldstein. He has the ball, goes short with a hand pass. Nice interception, kicks it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. He pumped that one, marked by McRae. Kicks. Dalhouse wins the marking contest. This will certainly test him from this distance. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. No good. Less than a goal the difference. The Bulldogs still in with a chance. Goldstein catches it.
Goldstein doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball, just clean hands. Nice bit of power then. Roberts for the clean kicker.
Roberts searches for the man downfield. Good mark by Cookham. Kicks it across the ground. Caught. Choose to kick it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Catch by Swallow. He wants to play on. Slips the handball to Cunnington. Squeezes out a handball. Picked up the ball. Bicken clearly doesn't get enough attention. Good mark by Atley.
He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. The hand pass hits the man. Cunnington slams the ball to his boot. He grabs it. Thomas taking aim.
40 metres from home. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Slaps it. That's his first. The Kangaroos have scored the last 2 goals. The Kangaroos with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 12-1. Dalhouse hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Sends the ball out into space. Smith with only the open goals for company. The lead is easily in reach for the Bulldogs.
Smith is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Roughhead wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon.
The ball is tapped. Liberatore mops up the ball. Wade gathers the ball, puts the head down as he runs into goal. Jeez, poor kicking. The Kangaroos are in front.
Morris to bring it in. He collects the loose ball. Claimed by Goldstein. Gathers the ball. He gains possession. Liberatore picks up the loose ball. He grabs it on the run. Wood sends the ball on its way. Takes that one strongly.
Athlete. He's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He slams that on the boot. Hanson gets the mark without contest. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Thomas kicks it out on the full.
And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Johannesson kicks hard along the boundary line, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Going for goal number 1. Pass by Boyd. Handball is out into space. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Morris gains possession. Is in his possession. The ball in the hands of Roberts. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly.
McRae can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Boyd with good strong hands. If he kicks this, the scores are level. The scores are level.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Big thump from Goldstein. He gets his hands on the footy. The spilled ball is collected. String it with the football. Slams it on the boot. Takes it well. Low spearing kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. The mark is taken by Cunnington.
Cunnington has to stay committed. Then with a little bit of guts and determination, he should make something of his career. Roughhead kicks the ball. Dalhouse really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Stringer gets a less than pretty drop punt away. He's popped up out of nowhere and cut that one off. Thompson on the ball at the moment. He grabs it on the run. Knocks up his first touch. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 20 metres from home. The Bulldogs by a point. Dalhouse soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Kicks it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Approaching the goals now. He had perfect control of the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. The Western Bulldogs by 2 points.
Thompson, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. That's a mark. Tarrant kicks the ball. Swallow with the mark.
There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at Western Bulldogs 15 to the Kangaroos 13.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second-rate.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Bulldogs are slightly ahead with 10 to 5. Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals.
Much appreciated, Richo. First break is over and we're back in action.
Just keep going. Everybody gets better if they keep at it.
Interception. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Puts boot to ball. Nice mark there. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Swallow gets the interception on the bounce. Gets boot to high. Nice contested mark by Clark.
Clark has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. It's a mark.
Kicks. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. McRae collects it. Liberatore has seen plenty of the footy. Dalhouse lays it off to the running man. Swallow sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Bontempelli beats the hand pass out. He gets a kick out of the pack. Cramerick claims the ball. 35 metres out. You're back in from this possession. Going for goal number 1. So close, but just misses. Just a few points the difference. Thompson to bring it in. Roughhead catches it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Kicked at goal by Liberatore. Liberatore manages to sneak it through. Gets his first. Big goal for the Bulldogs. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Goldstein gets the tap. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Nice mark there.
Well, the Western Bulldogs have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Roughhead shoots for goal. That's a great goal. The Western Bulldogs lead.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball is bounced. Roughhead thumps it forward. Has it now. He lays off the pass. He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the pack. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Cramerick with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. The Western Bulldogs leads by 16. Thompson waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Marks. A spearing kick from Goldstein. Swallow marks. Goes for distance. A good mark under the circumstances. Murphy slams it on the boot. Nice work from Dalhouse.
The Bulldogs keep bypassing their 4 targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside 450. Nice accurate handballing. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark. He plays on. He hand passes it.
The ball is thumped towards goal by Dalhouse. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. Would you believe it? Another point. He looks for a man on the lead. Catch by Goldstein. Heads up the corridor. Roughhead has the ball. These possessions just keep ticking over for Catley. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Gets boot to leather. Gives it to Zeeble. Clark again, Richard.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
He gets another possession. Puts boot to ball. Takes the mark all by himself.
Swallow is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground.
Ball up on the outer side wing. Roughhead with a big fist on it. Murphy with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. With the ball now. Boots it. Great mark. Anderson sends one up towards the wing. Swallow presents and takes the mark. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Marks. Bontempelli plays it off by hand. He's running hot, Richard.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Choose to kick it. Roughhead gives the ball to the man on the run. Dalhouse is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, score a foot for my wife and my wife. It's a 3-goal lead to the Western Bulldogs.
Thompson has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal. A good contested mark there. got hold of that one.
McMillan comes away with the ball. He grabs it on the run. Turner has finally come off, and he's heaving like a crazed tuba plug. Goldstein taps it. He's heading for home. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Cleanly picked up. Roughhead with the football. Hits the running man. Wright takes him down, but the kick is away. Never strange, he's misjudged the boundary line there. The Rucks are going at it. Goldstein with the first touch. The loose ball picked up by Smith. Chalk up a goal for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs increasing the lead to 4 goals. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Roughhead with the punch. The spilled ball is collected. Liberatore throws the ball. Free kick. Chips it down towards half forward. Marks. Turner kicks. The mark is taken by Murphy. Sends it on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Bontempelli with the kick. Anderson claims it. Nice drop. A good second term with Western Bulldogs 37 versus North Melbourne 13.
The Kangaroos need to have a look at themselves during the break. They are struggling in all departments and really need someone to step up and spark them into action in this second half.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Thanks for that, Richo. It's half-time and we'll be back soon for the second half. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Liberatore making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. That's 4 in a row for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs by 5 goals. The ball is bounced. Roughhead is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Goldstein. Bounces favourably for Johannesson. Hunter finds his man on the move. Squeezes out a handball. No good tackling him there, mate. There's nothing to damage. High tackle. Nice drop punt. He wins the contest. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Stringer got under it. Gets some power behind that one. Cloak takes the mark. The ball is slammed towards goal by Cloak. Nice mark under pressure. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Boyd steers the ball towards goal. The Western Bulldogs leads by 31. He's searching for his teammates. Beautiful. Goldstein with a clinical drop punt. Great mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Hansen is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Hansen with the pickup. Good hand skills there. Sends the ball to open space.
Atlee puts it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. Dalhouse feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Jams it on the boot. Solid catch. Sends it on its way. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Pick up by Goldstein. Gets the loose ball. Handball finds Bontempelli. Just in time with that kick. A solid mark from Thompson.
Thompson's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He slams that on the boot. Roughhead catches it. Sending it on its way. It's a mark.
Bontempelli with a perfect drop punt. Yet another possession. Puts the head down as he runs in. It's hit the woodwork. Bad luck for Liberatore. I hope there are no guys down there looking for a sample after this game. Thompson gets set to kick it back in. Rough it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Picture perfect drop punt. Liberatore was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. The ball crosses the line. Zeeble kicks. Stringer has it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Boots it. Marked by Turner.
No questioning whether North Melbourne can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Kangaroos need to start kicking more direct for goal. Liberatore catches it, sending it on its way. Crameri with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Intercept by Cloak. Going for goal number 1. Goal to the Western Bulldogs. Cloak with his first. That's 5 in a row for the Bulldogs. The Western Bulldogs leads by 38. And look at that bounce. Punched by Goldstein. Dalhouse onto the ball. Gains possession. Quick hands find the running player. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Cloak racking up the possessions. The advantage is paid. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Right hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Wood swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Hits the running man. Dalhouse going for number 1. Caught by Boyd. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
Tarrant obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. McMillan marks the ball.
Stabs the ball. Cloak soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Jams it on the boot now. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. The Bulldogs lead the Kangaroos by 44. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Goldstein can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Dalhouse collects it. Crameri handballs it. Stringer approaching home now. Liberatore has the ball. Zeeble giving away a free. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Liberatore shoots. Nice kick. He's giving all he's got this match. That's number 3. The Bulldogs beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 63 to 13. The umpire has bounced the ball. Goldstein with first hands to the ball. Bontempelli controls it. Kicks. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richard?
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
As we go into the final break, the scores are the Bulldogs 63, North Melbourne 13. Both coaches will be anxious, no doubt, to reinforce the importance of the last quarter's performance to their players.
If North Melbourne are going to stage a comeback here, they're going to have to find that something extra.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Bulldogs are slightly ahead with 31 to 19. Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard with the Bulldogs gone 45 and the Kangaroos gone 41.
Thanks for that, Richo. Both teams look like they enjoyed the three-quarter time break as we enter this, the 4th term.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Waite gets a nice bump from Roberts. So close, but just to behind. The margin's big, but there's still enough time left to play. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Great mark. Hunter kicks it. Bontempelli over the top.
But the Bulldogs' big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Western Bulldogs scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. Stringer gets the catch, sending it on its way. Zeeble marks it. Sending it on its way. Swallow with an easy mark.
Sends it on its way. Goldstein presents and takes the mark. Kicked in a flurry. Cunnington has it. Kicks it long. Gathered by Higgins. Johannesson gets the ball. Sweeping handball. Roberts has had plenty of it, Richo.
He's been outstanding all match then.
He's had lots of touches this match. Roughhead misses and gets it behind. That could be the final nail in the coffin. He looks for a man on the lead. Marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. McCrae gathers. Goldstein, a good drummer. Dalhouse with the ball. He gets the hand pass. The spilled ball is collected. Biggin has seen plenty of the footy. Liberatore has his head down now. Nice contested mark by Thompson. Lovely drop punt. Good mark by Hunter. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Shot at goal by Hunter. Hasn't got the carry. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. Too many behinds on the board for the Bulldogs. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. He gets above the crowd. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Liberatore gets the ball. Collected by Roughhead. He gains possession. Has it now. Picked up the ball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Almost a touch of synchronised scoring about that mark. Minus the peg. Stringer puts it on the boot. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Liberatore thumps the ball for goal. Goal. Liberatore getting another. That's 4 so far. This kick stretches the lead.
Liberatore is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Roughhead is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Swallow takes the opportunity, gets a handball to the running man.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Goldstein directs it down. Liberatore has the ball. Swallow handball short. Waite gives it back. He runs for home. Swallow hammers the ball for goal. The biggest danger here is that they'll run out of time to turn this around.
The Western Bulldogs have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder North Melbourne is starting to fall behind. That's a nice strong mark. He kicks the ball. Good mark. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark. He opts to play on. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Right, with the pickup, gives it to the running man. Turner boots it.
Hansen boots it. Nice mark under pressure.
It's clear that the Bulldogs have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He boots it. That's a nice strong mark. Goldstein hand passes the ball. He kicks the ball. McCrae spills it right, intercepts it. A solid use of the body there. Puts boot to ball. Dalhouse wins the contested ball.
Low spearing kick. Off the ground. Zeeble comes away with the ball. Liberatore handball short. These possessions just keep ticking over for Smith. That's 9 in a row for the Bulldogs. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Bounce goes the ball.
Goldstein can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. It's a mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. It's a mark. Liberatore lines up. Liberatore goes for goal.
Cloak shoots. Boyd slammed it right into the post from behind. The Western Bulldogs are nailing the coffin shut. Tom stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He prays to the god of blessed acceleration. Shoots off the handball. Whack. Have that, mate. Turnick with the interception. Smothered. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition.
The Bulldogs keep dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Dalhouse catches it. Sending it on its way. McRae wins the contested ball. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark.
Chip kick along the wing. Takes that one strongly. Inside 50 now. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Cloak just nudges the post. Bad luck. North Melbourne were really taught a lesson today. Your final word on today's game, Richard?
The Western Bulldogs established their dominance early and never looked like losing.
Final scores are 79-15. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.